Hello, Nokerman. So I started recording a league, and then my recorder crashed on me, and the first two matches corrupted. So we're just gonna pick up here from match three. We're currently 2-0 with Blue White Superfriends or Blue White Control with Horizons. Um, Here's the list. The only real changes are force negations, a lot of rest and peace and stuff in the sideboard. Pretty straightforward list, not much different. All right. So we're here against Death Shadow in game number two. We are currently, in game number two, we're currently 1-0. All right, they go to 9 life. Um, yeah, we're currently playing game two. We won game number one. We'll see what they do here. So they thought seized our Jace the Mind Sculptor, which has led me to believe that they may not have a counterspell in hand necessarily. They could be wrong. It's also possible that they're just going to try to get as much advantage out of something like maybe like play Liliana the Last Hope, tick down, get back Street Wraith, let us kill the Liliana the Last Hope, something like that maybe. That doesn't make much sense. If we can make another turn, we'll have the Cryptic Command up. Alright. Grimag Angler. Alright. I'm going to end a turn. Go ahead and grab a Hallowed Fountain tapped. And I'm going to make the attempt to path this. I'm assuming that they're going to Stubborn Denial our path. Oh no, it resolves. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's fine. Alright. So the reason I chose to path instead of Celestial Purge is because if they have like a Liliana or something next turn, or some other card that's not a creature, I'd still like to have the Celestial Purge up for it. Even though it would have been, more mana efficient to path. All right. Death Shadow. I think we're going to go ahead and I think I want to bounce it and draw. If they counter the bounce, that's fine. I shouldn't have let it resolve in the first place. I should have tried to counter it, I guess. I mean, clearly would have had the same results, but Path to Exile. Alright. Oh, I like Blast on one here better, actually. So that is one they can't interact with nearly as well. Attack me for 4. So as weird as it sounds, I think I'm going to actually take it, go down to 14, and see if they play anything else. Or if they just pass the turn. Alright, they're just passing the turn. We're going to blow it, killing their Death Shadow. Yeah. Draw for turn. Alright, it's a Force of Negation. That's pretty good. Alright, we're going to pass now like this. We don't really have any action of our own here, unfortunately. But we do have a pretty defensive hand, which is good. Snapcaster Mage. Kolaghan's Command. Alright, let's counter draw. Nice, and we drew an Opto. We can actually play off of our land we kept up. Nice. Alright. Also, if we have to, we can force a negation pitching Opt here. I doubt that'll have to happen. but it is possible. Stranger things have definitely occurred. So I'd say right now we're in a pretty good spot. They have 3 cards, but they do have an Iliot, Fiery Iliot, Islet, whatever it's called, to get another. Alright, Death Shadow is going to resolve. Alright, I'm going to opt here. On the bottom of the field, we drew a Surgical. That's pretty good. Alright, Force of Negation. Purge it. I'm going to draw a card here. If they go to counter it, we're going to force a negation in return. If they have another one, I mean, they got us. Like, congratulations. And we're actually going to do this now in case they have another... yeah, hold on a second. I hate when it does that. Just... Alright, in case they have another Kolaghan's Command, we're going to do it now. Plus, it's going to let us look at what their hand has in it. Alright, they have a Liliana the Last Hope. Oof. Alright, so Last Hope and Delta. What they got left? So they have 2 Anglers, Jace Fringe Prodigy, and a Street Wraith left to win the game. Alright. Or, well, 3 Street Wraiths. Alright, well. And from the way it looks, we're going to counter that Liliana when it comes down next turn. Unfortunately. And they are down to 7. Well. Best draw they could have had. Yep. Alright. Now we need a big draw too. Colonnade would be good. One of our Planeswalkers would be good. Well, you are not the Planeswalker that I would have wanted, but you are a Planeswalker still. I mean, Snapcast is actually a pretty good draw here. We can Snap Purge it next turn. I like it. And as long as Fairy stays alive, they won't be able to counter it or interact in any way there. So that's good. Alright, well, we drew one of our best cards to match one of their best cards. Are they going to hardcast Street Wraith here? They might. That would be a awkward one to have to deal with. Ooh, Snapcaster, Thoughtseize. Ooh. No, Kolaghan's Command. Okay, they're going to kill Teferi and make us discard a card? Okay. Yeah. We're still in this. We aren't dead yet. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are better positions we could be in. But it is far from over. Celestial Purge. We're going to purge Liliana. And we're going to pass. We still have a Path to Exile up in case they play a bigger threat. Alright, I mean, we're not in a great spot, but we're not in a terrible spot either here. Alright, they're going to probably Snapcaster Thought Scour here. Oh, Serum Vision's alright. Serum Vision is, in fact, better. 2 cards on top. Alright. Yep, alright. They're going to choose not to shuffle. Ooh, they drew a Stubborn Denial. Wow, that's a blowout. Well. This is attack. I'm assuming they're going to trade. Okay. Alright, we're going to Jace. And because they have to draw another card to kill our Jace, we're going to Brainstorm here. Have I already played a land this turn? No. Alright, put those back. Play Colonnade, tapped, and pass. So unless they drew a Bolt or another command, they can't kill our Jace. If they drew a Kolaghan's command, we're just in really bad shape. Alright, so it does not look like they drew a Kolaghan's command. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Fate Seal them because they kept this card on top. They can keep Dismember. Yeah. Alright, we're going to attack here for 4. Dismember, alright. Pathing Jace. Or not Jace. Snapcaster Mage. That does suck. I was hoping to not have to do that, but now they have a unknown card on top of their library, which is almost certainly going to be worse than... Oh, and they're done. Alrighty. Looks like we got the match. Alright, that was a tough one, but we're 3-0. We're going to be moving on to round 4. We'll be back in just a moment. And again, guys, if you haven't tuned in, our first round was... What did they play? Oh, yeah, we played against Jund. Managed to beat them 2-0. It was a bit of a tough one, but we grinded it out. And round 2... What was round 2 against? Round 2 was... Oh, yeah, it was the Thopter Foundry deck. Which, yeah. This one definitely played out in our favor pretty well. Yeah. Surgical there. Yeah. Alright, so that was how we got to where we are. 3-0. We'll be back in just a minute for round number 4. Alright, welcome in everyone. Here we are for round number 4. This hand's a little awkward, but we got Force Negation if they're a controlling deck or something that we won't care about their spells. We also have Path and Spring Verdict if they're more aggressive, so we're going to keep it. It's definitely the kind of hand that you kind of hope you're playing against like something like Human so that you can get away with the fact that your Force Negation is going to be Tron, son of a bitch. Okay, well we have Field of Ruin. And we do have a Force Negation for their first big threat they play. Exploration map. Expedition map, not exploration map. Don't even know what but whatever map would be. Alright, found their second land. Alright, they're going and getting a tower here. Alright, we are going to fetch, mostly because I don't really want to draw another land. And this will minimize it somewhat. Alright, we're going to kill the power plant here because we know they have a tower. Alright, we grab the island and we pass. Now we're looking for another Field of Ruin or a Surgical Extraction. Yep, I'm assuming grabbing the power plant. Play power plant, yeah. So that's smart. So they're playing around surgical extraction there. Bottom path. Draw a Teferi. We're going to opt again. Bottom is a Teferi. Draw a fetch land. Alright, we're going to pass here, holding up Force of Negation. Alright, we're going to fetch, grabbing another island here. Cast. Alright, Ancient Stirrings, what do they find? Probably like Ulamog or some shit. Nah, just Ugin. That's cool. Field Ruin. Well, second Force of Negation's actually pretty good. No target, draw card, path to exile. Well, on the bright side, we have Wormcoil, World Breaker, and Ugin all covered. So, there's that. That's any consolation. Drag Tusk. Alright, I mean, that's a thing. Yeah, I mean, no, it's just draw for turn. We're going to uptick. We're going to draw a step actually, and then we're going to path. Yep, leave behind your 3/3. Yeah, 3 mana. What do you got? Scrying. You got Sanctum Ugin. I'm assuming they're getting Sanctum of Ugin here. Blast Zone. Alright, well. Unfortunately, we have to counter that too. I mean, they just have all these must counter spells. It's. Well, that's a great draw. So is that. Alright. Put a second counter on it. Okay. Yep. 10. Alright, make your targets, Ulamog. Alright, let's counter target spell. There. Return him. Yep, I'll take 3. Let's see, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to snap opt? I feel super aggressive. We're not going to snap opt. We're just going to go to our turn. Eesh. No. Now we're stuck on the snap cryptic game plan here. Yeah. We're going to take the hit here. Down to 12. Yep, Stirrings again. We know you have an Ugin in hand. Well, that would be the definition of sucks. Yep. Alright, counter target spell. Bounce my Snapcaster. Yep, they still have plenty of mana to play Ugin. I don't know how we beat Ugin now. I guess we draw Teferi and tuck Ugin. Yep. Well, at least kill a token. Alright, Feel the Ruin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not terrible either, but we'll see. Yep. Yep, star. Yep. Scrying. This is a tough matchup. Like, there's no real easy way of playing this one. You know, our de facto actual best way of winning this match. We are going to peek at their hand. We're going to take this Thragtusk. Alright, we're going to attack the Ugin down so they can't ultimate it. And then... Oh, this doesn't matter. They have stupid Sylvan Scrying. Duh. I'm not going to waste my mana. Yeah, I don't... This feels bad. Yeah, put a Fate counter on Ugin. Sounds good. Put another counter on the Blast Zone. And putting Blast Zone to 3 is not a terrible idea. We have a ton of 3 drops in our deck. Okay. So Ugin's going to kill our Vendilion Click. We then have to hope to dodge any of their big stuff. No, they're targeting us. Okay. Yep, Chromatic Star. So unfortunately, the thing here is we have to, just absolutely no matter what, have to try and dig ourselves to something that'll deal with this Ugin. Okay, Ghost Quarter's fine. That's a little weird they chose to get that. But that's alright with me. So I'm going to kill this. I'm assuming they're just going to let it happen. Yep. Alright, cool. We still got plenty of basics. I'm going to Snapcaster targeting Opt. I'm then going to Opt. Bottom Verdict. Okay, Cryptic Command is not terrible. Attack 5 at Ugin. Yep. Blow it. Alright. Here we go. Turn of Truth. We have to do a lot of things this turn specifically to just not die. Yeah, I mean, we gotta do a lot of things here, like I said, just to not die. Another O-Stone. Okay. Right, opt. That on top. Alright. Return target from returns those their hand. Draw a card. Alright. We drew a pretty much dead card there. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to Snapcaster Mage. Counter the Ugin. Put a fate counter on the other Oblivion Stone. Oh, on itself. That works too. Yeah, put one on itself. I mean, we're through a lot of their threats, but obviously not all of them. Oh, yeah, this is going to be tough. Because, like, here are the deals. We got to deal with these somehow. Alright. Well. Alright, we're just going to go to discard here and discard Wrath. Yeah, this is Thragtusk. Thragtusk's fine. We got tons of ways of dealing with Thragtusk. He's not really something that concerns me here. Alright, draw for turn. Snowguard Plains, that's fine. Alright, let's see. So we're gonna draw step, path. Yep, got a 3/3 beast. Yep. Did they fail to find? How many Thragtusks are you freaking playing, opponent? Alright, so we gotta think. So we need 6 mana. Yeah, I think we're just dead no matter what here. 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be 9 mana. Okay. So I technically have an out here for another turn. What we're gonna do is yeah. Alright, so this is the plan. So we're gonna go ahead and upkeep Path the Thragtusk. Or well, draw step Path the Thragtusk. Yeah, I mean that doesn't matter. That's fine. Yeah. Yep, put one on the beast token too, that's fine. We're gonna draw step Path Thragtusk. Yep, make a token. Yep, make a token. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We're then gonna go Snapcaster. You will target Cryptic Command. Oh, I guess this way they still kill us because they can blow this. Alright. Well, they let us go to blocks, so that's important. Yep, Snapcaster dies. There you go. Cryptic command. Turn part between his owner's hand. Draw a card. So we're going to bounce that one. Draw a card off of this. We drop Blast Zone. We untap. We draw Field of Ruin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, it looks like I think we're just dead. We have to find too many cards here, I think, to survive. Oh. That technically does it. That technically keeps us alive another turn, which... Oh, do we have a land drop still, right? Yeah. I also forgot the land drop in the calculation there, too. 1, 2, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's go to 1. And... Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm actually going to cast it like this in case they have a land. Because if they have a regular land, we can still Spell Pierce the Ugin. Well, we're not Spell Piercing an Ugin, but we're Spell Piercing a second Karn. So while I'm not entirely sure how... Oh, that's a dead card. That's wonderful. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yeah, let's kill that one. Grab our last basic. And we'll go ahead and pass the turn here. So we're still in this somewhat. Alright. Sphere. I mean, at this point, we're kind of just grinding through this match, and that's not really a great feeling, but... Alright. So we're going to put 2 counters on here. Yep, forgot about that. That's bad. Alright, now we're just dead to Ugin. Alright, well that sucks. We fought as hard as we could there. So, now... Bringing in all of this stuff. I don't like Spell Pierce too much here. I don't want a bunch of removal spells. I just want some. Maybe Spell Pierce is okay. Actually, because of the Thragtusks, maybe we do want the Supreme Verdicts and stuff. Yeah, maybe we'd rather have Supreme Verdicts than... Yeah. I think we want the Supreme Verdicts. Alright, we will play first here. Alright. This hand is pretty good. Not much more we can ask for out of it. Alright, we're going to pass turn here. Yep. Prismatic Vista. And if our opponent doesn't play anything that causes us to crack our land, we're just going to go get opt here. What do you got? Walking Ballista? He's fine. Yeah, Ballista's perfectly fine. I will have to pick up the pace I'm playing at. I did start playing a little slow there near the end. So this is going to grab a plains here. I do want to have my white sources. I don't even want that right now. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright. Well, we're going to officially take them off of Tron. Period. I'm going to grab an island here. I'm then going to surgical this. It's possible they brought in their own surgicals. Now that's a hand. Alright, take this out of the graveyard. Alright, so they've got Stirrings, Carnage, Karn, Scrying, Tusk. Alright, so I mean they effectively have a bunch of ways of finding lands, but I think that's okay. I think this is not the end of the world. Yeah, I mean obviously here they're probably going to go Sylvan Scrying to find a land, or I guess depending on what they drew. If they did draw another land, they'll probably go... I don't want to try to figure out what they're going to do. Yeah. Sylvan Scrying, they're going to find a land here. Obviously, pathing here is a little awkward. Alright, they played Sanctum. Bottom that. Path. Alright. Alright, we're going to play Colonnade here. So they've got Tusk, Karn, Carnage Tyrant. Alright. So we will get them closer to Carnage Tyrant, unfortunately. But I think that that's... Oh, I'm an idiot. I tapped us super wrong. Yeah. Alright, well I didn't tap us, but I played the wrong land here. We're going to have to take another hit here. Unless they tap to add a counter, then we won't, but... Yeah, we're going to Dovin's Veto this. Alright, draw for turn. Third, Path to Exile. Yay. This is going to be an upkeep path. Now, hopefully they decide to put some damage in. Nope, they don't. Yep. So, Karn's down. I'm assuming he's going to come a Thrag Tusk, which we will Cryptic Command to draw. Nope, Sylvan Scrying, so they can guarantee they get their stuff for next turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. Island. Yeah, so 3. Alright, let's go ahead and I guess bounce that, draw a card. So Fairy's not great, but he does something at least. He draws us a card here, which is important. Because Surgical Karn, the Great Creator. I should have looked to see how many copies of him they have in their deck. Before I just, maybe comes Carnage Tyrant. Yep. Well, this does in fact suck. Yep. This does in fact suck. Yeah, attacking there I guess was kind of stupid because they have Threat Tusk in hand. So yeah, I think we're pretty dead here. We have to draw a Wrath now, pretty much. Well, it's technically not now. We can still block for a turn. Oh, we can't block for a turn because of the Ghost Quarter. Alright, well, they're not adding any more pressure to the board, which is fine for us right now. Yeah, Ancient Stirrings, they got that out of their hand. So we know one card. This is a really weird version of this deck. It's a lot more threat dense than most versions of this deck usually are. Alright. Last chance. Nope. Alright. Well, you can't win them all. We dropped the match to Tron, even though we managed to crumble to dust them. But that's alright. Alright, we'll be back for the next round in just a minute. Alright, welcome in everyone here. We're back for round number 5. On the play. Alright, I'm in for this hand. A little light on the lands, but we have Opt, Spell Pierce. So we'll keep it. I think I'm gonna lead on Prismatic Vista. In case we need to Spell Pierce something here. I don't know what they could have that we would need to Spell Pierce, but I don't know. If it's like humans or something they play in Aether Vial, I kind of don't want them to have that. Alright. Marsh Flats makes me feel like this is going to be that graveyard deck, which I just don't want to play against. I think I'm going to Spell Pierce this to deny them the information. It could be Death Shadow here. Alright. If it was good once, maybe it'll be good twice. Thought Scour themselves. Yep, Death Shadow again. Alright. Thought sees me again. Alright, well we need the third land. We also need like a Path to Exile. Alright, I'm going to grab a Hollowed Fountain, shock it in. I'm going to get Narset, downtick Narset. Cryptic Command is not going to do it for us. Nope, this is where Narset dies, unfortunately. It's Fairy Time Reveler, alright. That's awkward. That makes me wish I would have held up stupid Spell Pierce. Bottom. Yikes. Alright, we gotta dig for an answer. I just bottomed one of you, I could have sworn. Yep. Down goes Narset. What do you got? Nice. Inquisition me during my draw step. Cool. I like it. It's real flavorful. Yeah. So you get to take Spell Pierce, a card that I actually can't use anyway. Oh, nope. Bounce the Grim Angler, I guess. Or not bounce, but put it back in their deck. Yep. We're very clearly in pretty big trouble here. Although I'm liking the Esper Death Shadow. That's pretty sweet. Alright, cycling that. Jace. I'm gonna brainstorm. Actually, I don't need to path it. Okay. Cycling Unearth is much better than playing it and getting something back, which they have nothing in their graveyard right now. They can get a Grimag Angler back here. Yep. Attack Teferi down to, or not Teferi, Jace down to 1, I'm assuming. Yep. Jace Vryn's Prodigy. The classic have a ton of cards we have to counter all at once situation. Love it. Brainstorm. Alright, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put those two on top. Play here. Activate. Go to kill Teferi. Hope it doesn't get pushed. Because if it does, we can't counter it. Getting pushed. Feels like we're getting pushed. Or dismembered. Cycling Unearth, okay. Alright. We still get the result we want. But they're going to end up with a Grimag Angler that we can't really beat. Yeah, so that's down. Path you. And we're going to lose our Jace. Ooh, that sucks. But they are at 9, so I mean, we do have them pretty close to dead. Yeah, I mean, the crappy part here is that our... Ooh. Alright, that actually I think is game. I don't think we can beat Lingering Souls. Yeah, I don't think we can beat the front side of Lingering Souls, let alone the back side. Yeah. I think we're going to be on, tap their board, draw a card, and then hope to draw. Again. Tap and draw. Alright. Well, there's a Wrath, and we get to back it up with a Force of Negation, so that feels pretty good. Oh, and they concede. Wow. Alright, that... Whoo. Oh, man, I don't know how we turned that corner and got there, but we did. Whew. Alright, so... because of how much graveyard stuff they have, I actually think I do want these in this matchup. I think we're talking like all 8 of these cards. So, because of Lingering Souls, I'm not sold on Vendilion Click. I'm a huge fan of Oust. I don't really want to be just individually surgicaling stuff. I don't think. So that'll be these 3. I think if we're gonna bring in Rest in Peace, we can cut down a Snapcaster. Maybe trim a Force of Negation for another Rest in Peace. Actually, maybe just not bring in another Spell Pierce. Maybe just bring in the other Rest in Peace. I like the vetoes too, but I just don't know what else I'd cut for the vetoes. I think the fact that we can force negation after tapping out, I think is a little stronger. Maybe 4 Wraths is too much, or 3 Wraths is too much. Let's try it like this. So normally I'm not a gigantic fan about bringing in Graveyard Hate against Snapcaster decks, but because they're playing Unearth and Lingering Souls in Grimag Angler, I think Rest in Peace has an extremely large high upside in this matchup, and I think I want it. Alright, well, we're going to keep this hand and hope we don't get discard on turn 1. Alright, well, as weird as it may sound, if they do go to Thoughtseize us on turn 1 here, I think I'm going to force a negation it. Probably pitching to Fairy? I don't know. Alright, well, this makes me feel like they almost certainly have a counterspell here. I'm still going to go for it, though. Oh, there's Naked Snapcaster. That works. Now, they could go to Fairy and bounce this. Alright, I'm going to let them have this Thoughtseize. Because, honestly, we don't really care too much about what they take from us here. Like, Snapcaster is obviously a dead card in this situation. Path to Exiles, whatever. Force of Negation is probably actually one of the stronger cards along with Teferi. But we could have also just stranded them with a bunch of dead cards in their hand. Alright, they took Path to Exile. Which means we got some Death Shadows coming our way. Yep. I figured. Alright, so the plan is we need to find lands. This is awkward. No. Let's pass the turn. We'll path it during their turn, holding up Opt. Or not holding up Opt, holding up Force of Negation. Right. Let's see. If they have another one, they got us. Alright. So they'll be down to 6 and have 1 card in hand, and we're going to be down to 16 with 2 Ops in hand. Which admittedly are not great, but they're also just not dead cards here. Bottom. I'm going to play that tapped. Unfortunately, this Rest in Peace is just a dead card at this point. I mean, like the first one already did enough damage that we should be able to hold them off here. Alright, we're gonna opt again, trying to find land. Bottom of the detention sphere, we find an island. We're gonna pass. Yep. I think I'm actually gonna put a second counter on this blast zone. We'll see though. Yeah, let's add a counter. Untap. Draw land. Do we want to ferry here? I think we do. They got a counter spell that sucks. Yep, alright, they got a Stubborn Denial. Well, we might be in trouble here. It's very possible. Lingering Souls? No, Cycle Unearth, okay. I'm assuming they have a Fatal Push then. I mean, they gotta have a Fatal Push here, right? Or a Dismember or something. Yep, they got a Dismember. No. Alright. Well. I mean, they're definitely still in this. It's a fairy of their own. Oh no, casting a Street Wraith. Alright, well now, awkwardly enough, we gotta draw a board wipe again here. 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I mean, technically we can survive. Mm-hmm. Yep. We go to 2. Yep. Take my rest. Alright, verdict, one time. Come on, deck. Oh, alright. Game 3. Ugh, see that sucked. That one felt like we were so in command. Just fizzled out. Alright. I don't think I want to bring the Wrath back in, even though there obviously we really needed it. I don't know, maybe I don't know. I think we're fine the way we are. Had some rough draws there at the end, though. I think we're still okay. I mean, we kind of didn't draw any of our card advantage cards, so that's obviously rough. I mean, we had the ops, but I mean, our opening hand was 2 lands and basically do nothing. So, you know. Alright, here we are. Mulliganing. This hand's super awkward. Yeah, they kept. We gotta. Oh shit. All right. I mean, we're just hoping to draw land here. Well, that's all right. We were hoping for a 4-1, but we'll have to settle for a 3-2. Maybe not. I mean, probably still, but maybe not. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't feel very good, to be honest. All right, Thought Scour? No. Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Bottom. Oh, we drew a land, so that's something. Well, this is the part where Jace Fringe Prodigy runs away with the game, right? Alright. Take my Snapcaster Mage, I'm assuming. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that second hand was close enough. Let's opt. Alright. You know what? Let's pass for right now. We're going to take a big hit next turn, but we are going to try to Hieroglyphic Illumination into a Supreme Verdict. Although from the way it looks, they are going to get to flip their Jace before we get to cast Supreme Verdict, which does suck. Oh yeah, they definitely get to flip their Jace before we get a Supreme Verdict. Yep. They're going to get a Flashback Thoughtseize here. They're not even flashing it back. Oh, we gotta hope to hit 2 good spells here, not just 1. Actually, no, that doesn't even work. Stub me? Yep. Alright. You go to 6 for nothing. Yep. Grimag. Yep. Alright, Dex. Supreme Verdict off top 1 time. I know you got it in you. Well, you are not, in fact, a Supreme Verdict, but you do keep us alive for another turn, so there's that. Our opponent found it pretty funny, too. So. Yep. Going to 6. Alright, they're plussing. Draw for turn. Well. Yeah, I mean, we got another turn still. But we're definitely running out of time to draw out here. Yep, go to 1. Yep, miss. Yep. Board wipe. Well, if that's not a stubborn denial, we're not technically dead yet. Path. Well. Again, not technically dead yet. Close, but not technically dead yet. Street Wraith. Yep. Well, they get to Emblem. We're going to down tick. take a purge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like you don't want to die. No, I'd rather not. Thank you. Alright, so alright, we're gonna purge this. And then Jace, Fate Seal. You can keep the Disdainful Stroke. They get another draw of Silent Clearing. Oh no, they don't get another draw of Silent Clearing. Narset. Whoopsie. Oh man, these Planeswalker passives. Yep. All right, and he's had enough. All right. Whoo. Oh my god. Oh my god. The two games that we thought we were gonna lose for sure. Oh man. Whew. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. I said it in my last Blue White Control video, and I hate to say it again, but I think I'm officially a Blue White Control player now. I think I like it that much. That felt great. Yeah, it just was yeah, just one of those things. Man, that was nerve-wracking. Oh my god. All right. So, overall, I would say my thoughts on the deck art. It's really good. Force of Negation's great. We've seen that pretty much the whole time through. I like the switch to Verdicts over Terminus and such. Terminus is a little bit more explosive. Or, not explosive, but a little bit better at catching them off guard. But Supreme Verdict is just great. Just a great card in general. Yeah. Honestly, I like the sideboard plan. I'm glad we didn't play against the Hagak Dredge deck, but I kind of wish not Dredge deck, but Hagak Bridgevine. Kind of wish we would have just gotten to test our sideboard against it. I think unfortunately it would have just kind of the same problem as most of the other decks that we play. That's just like one graveyard hate ends up not being enough because they find their answer and kill us. But anyway, Spell Pierce again, really like the way it felt. We didn't draw it very often, but the times we did draw it, it felt fine, you know. And funny enough, in the one match where we lost against Tron, it was actually pretty good. Yeah, Hieroglyphic Illumination was good. Still not a huge fan of it. Kind of wish it was something like Glimmer or Chemist Insight, but I do get why you want to play this because it cycles. So you can just earlier on in the game just pay 1 mana, cycle its draw card. So I do like that aspect. Because obviously it's not like standard. You don't want to just be waiting around tapping out for 4 mana spells. Although I kind of want to try Factor Fiction in here next. Maybe it's just a 1 or 2 of. We'll see. Maybe we'll do another Blue White Control list like that. We have a couple more modern decks coming up that are kind of brews and stuff. Like we got an Esper Control. We're gonna have a Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth's who's it? Devotion. I also want to build a zombies deck, like a zombie aggro deck with Yawgmoth. We'll see though. Anyway, guys, yeah, Narset was great. Teferi's great. Both Teferis are great. Jace is great. Yeah, deck's great. Prismatic Vista's really cool. I like it as a 5th fetch land. I don't know. Yeah. Alright guys, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos just like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We post up at least 3 videos a day, or 3 videos a week. Usually more like 5 or 6 videos a week, but minimum of 3. Anyway guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. It would help me out a ton if you aren't subscribed, if you would subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Share this video with your friends or other play groups if you did enjoy it. And I will catch you guys next time.